Hey guys, so in this particular video, I'll be showing you, or I will be introducing you to double me character. I mean, how to do a clone, how to duplicate yourself in a screen. Is that alright? So, I just need to talk about it first before I go to practical. Before I start editing it, I take a shot and edit it. So these are the three basic things that you need to understand before you try that out. All right, now the first one is you get a tripod stand or get a place to place your phone. Did you understand that a tripod stand? Definitely should know what a tripod stand is. If you don't, just go to the internet and browse what a tripod stand is. A tripod stand is that stand that the cameramen use to place their camera. We have that for phone as well. So you get a tripod stand for phone. If you don't need to get it, actually, I used to like this saying, you cut your clothes according to your size. If you know that you don't have the money to purchase a tripod stand, you definitely can do something around it. I remember back then when I started, guess what I did? I got you wouldn't want to hear this, but I'll just have to talk about it. Back then when I couldn't afford a tripod stand, my team member, we couldn't afford it. So what we did was to get a tree, like a stick, like a three-legged stick, and then we tied it together, and then we placed something on top, and we just did some manipulations around it. So you could do something like that as well. For a start, just go and get three sticks of the same height, and then tie them together and place something on top and put your phone on it. I wish the picture still exists. Honestly, I would have just tagged the picture here so you would see it. You don't need to get a tripod stand, but if you have the money to purchase it, you simply go for it. The reason for the tripod stand is simply for your phone to be at stationary. That brings us to the second option, the second one there. You note that the phone must be at stationary. Your phone must be at stationary. It shouldn't shake. It shouldn't move. It shouldn't shake. It shouldn't move. And that is the only way you can have a perfect picture of cloning. Do you understand that? So your phone must be at stationary. Then the third one I said, it's not necessary you pause the video while you want to change character so as not to change the direction. The initial focus of your, I meant to write your there, so please try to understand that. Of your camera. Is that all right? Of your camera. You don't need to pause the video. You don't need to pause the video. But if you feel you will need to pause the video, then definitely you will have to be very careful so your camera direction doesn't change. So this is a phone and not a camera, so you understand. If it's a camera, the weight as well could hold it firm, but the phone, a slight touch at the screen might just change the focus. But you don't need to pause. It's not necessary. And if you must, sometimes when when this second character you're trying to portray and goes with more costumes, you need to make yourself up and that, you wouldn't want to leave the phone recording while you are off the screen. So you can just pause it, but you make sure the direction and the focus doesn't change. Is that all right? You might really not understand what I'm trying to explain now, but as we delve into the practical, you will definitely understand what I am trying to say. So these are just the three basic things you need to know before we start the practical. Before I take a shot of myself and I will edit it for you. So I think you have heard of all I have said already, so I hope that you have understood this. So, in case there is any question that you need to ask, just come to my DM and ask before you watch the next video. Is that all right? So this is simply the introduction to cloning. Okay, so I will do the next video where I will take a shot of myself and I will practicalize it. I will tell you how I will do the shots and then how I will edit the video. Is that alright? So see you in the next video. It's still me, Dan the Smart.